there's something you want to do, just do it. You'll grow as a person. It will be so worth it, even if it doesn't go as planned. I don't know how this trip is gonna go. It could be the worst trip ever, but I'm still glad that I'm doing it despite how it could turn out. So I'm going on a big trip in a few days, and I've been very nervous about it. I've gone back and forth, and I'm like, should I have booked this trip? Like, is it too much? But I was just watching a video by What Zara Loves, who is someone I love to watch on YouTube. And she ended up talking about how you need to do things that make you uncomfortable if you want to grow as a person. And this resonated a lot with me, because even though I was just saying I was scared and kind of maybe deciding if I was regretting this decision, I actually really like to push myself, or at least in recent years, and I really try to push myself so I can grow more as a person. But I was really nervous about this trip, and I mean, I am still nervous, but when I heard her talk about this, it made me more excited about this decision to go on this 2-week trip and go to 3 different cities in Europe. I'm now much more excited because I know that this is going to be a good, important opportunity for me, because every time I do something like this, I grow and I'm becoming a different person. And even when I was coming here, that's the whole reason why I'm here in England right now. I'm just glad that I've been reminded of this, and I'm very excited for this upcoming vlog. It's gonna be my travels. I'm going to be traveling to Amsterdam, Berlin, and Copenhagen on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I'm very excited. Still a little nervous. And also, when I say to do these things that make you scared or you're nervous about too, it doesn't have to be huge things like what I'm talking about right now, because it's not always going to be big things like traveling through Europe. It could be very small, and that's how it started, is these little things like leaving my house when I don't want to. That's one of them for me. That's all. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope it's a fun one, because it's just going to be me solo traveling. I'm a little away from the city because that's where I'm staying. I'm staying at a women's only hostel, which is actually such a cool experience. And right now I'm going to get a bagel and then go to a museum. Very excited. But yeah, now I'm walking to the train.
Dat is mijn geluk. Let op de ruimte tussen de meter.
I'm still in Amsterdam and I'm going to Margot's. Was so good. The flavors were a little more subtle than I thought they'd be. I just had the best pastries of my life. And now I'm in a park. It's in the Nord. So it's Norder Park. So it's like above the water. I don't know. Now I'm just wandering around. We'll see where the day takes me. I do think that Margot's is better than St. John, just because it's like way less busy, and then I also like their options better. Here's where I am. Ooh, park bench. I think I'm gonna go sit on the park bench. I'm currently in Utrecht. It's Miffy Town, basically. And I'm going to Miffy Park. Also, I'm going to a vegan bakery that's here. And it's close by the park, so I'm just passing the park on the way there. The question is, which one do I eat? Cookie dough, coffee, Biscoff. I want cookie dough. This is my bed. I'm about to catch a bus to go see the tulips. Very excited. I just got a bagel and it was so good. It was like a Thai chili cream cheese. In Berlin. Took the train from Amsterdam. It was 6 hours long and I'm now in Berlin. I already ate dinner. It was more like a dinner because I didn't eat lunch, so because I was on the train. It's a little later now. I was like lying in bed, but I just went to the grocery store on the corner because I needed to get water, and I didn't realize how thirsty I was because I just chugged a bunch of water. But I picked up some things because I got excited. Germany, or at least Berlin, is very good about vegan things. I got some gummies to try that are vegan. I don't know, I was just in the mood. They just look good for some reason, and also the packaging is really funny. Peace and love. They had like different themed ones. Then I got an Alpro iced coffee. Alpro is what I use in England. And I know it's a big brand, like whatever. But I've never seen their iced coffees, and this one is a caramel soy milk one. Really want to try this. Then this, I was like, you know what? I need some nourishment in my body because I've just been like eating vegan junk food. Well, not necessarily, but I thought I needed some nourishment, so I got a juice. And it seemed interesting because I think it has guava in it and it's like this bright pink. But I got it because it's actually so cheap for a juice. This was like 2 something pounds. No, not pounds. 2 something euros. It says it's 100% fruit and it's in a glass bottle. So I really want to try this and see if it's actually good. I got water and this was all under 7 euros. I think that's pretty good. Ooh. It's honestly very good. I mostly taste the apple and banana. Well, that's because it's most of the drink. It tells you the ratio of everything. So there's some pink dragon fruit and some guava, but only a little. This is good. I recommend this. Oh, I would get that again. And I'm happy because I need some nourishment. Speaking of nourishment, let's try some gummies. These smell good. Oh my god, the peace sign. Oh, they're so chewy. These are honestly really good. Oh shit. These are really good. Honestly, so far this is a really great haul. I don't know if I'm ready to try the iced coffee. I might leave that for tomorrow morning. Actually, I don't think there's a fridge. But I really want to try this. But I'm like, am I in the mood for coffee right now? Okay, I'm going to try the coffee. That's honestly pretty good for like to-go coffee. Like, they're normally not that good, but this one's pretty good. I would drink this again if I had the opportunity. I'm satisfied with my purchases and I'm going to snack and watch YouTube. And now I don't have to have headphones on when I watch YouTube. I wish I could play it on the TV. There's a little TV right behind you, but I can't play YouTube on there or like any internet TV. So my phone it is. Go to Lamori, I think that's what it's called, ramen in Berlin. It is so good. They have a whole vegan section of the restaurant. I'm so happy because today I just got to go stationery shopping in Berlin and I had so much fun. I also ate some good food and I have some extra pastries that I brought here to the hotel that I can enjoy a little later. But I've been out all morning. It's now almost 3 o'clock. I'm back at the hotel because I just needed to regroup and figure out what else I'd wanted to do today. But I wanted to show some of my stationery things. So I've been working on a project while I've been on this trip and that's what I really wanted to show. Basically what I'm doing is I have a 31-day journal and I am going to be filling it up. I've already started decorating it because the whole challenge with this is I can only, well obviously I can only use what I brought and I didn't bring like any stationery. I brought 2 pens and that's it. That's all. I brought like a different notebook, but I ended up purchasing this in Amsterdam and it is so perfect. It's just numbered. It's not like dated. So I started it on the 22nd, which is when I left. So since I don't really have any stationery I collect along the way I can use, and then I can also use like trash and receipts and packaging and all those things to fill up this journal. So like these things are all trash, but they look so cute. Like this was from a museum pamphlet. I actually saw this piece by Kusama. This is the sticker from the Miffy Museum. And this was on a tag on something that I bought. Then on the back, this was from a falafel wrap that I ate. And this is Miffy from I still have some of this extra paper from the Miffy store. It was the bag and I just ripped it up. But on the inside, we've got my, one of my photo booth little things. Put a little Miffy here. I have so many Miffies. But day 1 is Amsterdam. Day 2, also Amsterdam. Day 3, Amsterdam. Day 4 was Utrecht, which is where Miffy is from. And then I went to see the tulips on day 5. This was yesterday, so it was my travel day. And then this is today, and I'm still kind of working on it in the process. And then I also kind of have some stuff going on in the back. Like I think I'm gonna attach this, which was from the tulip garden. It depends like how much stuff I end up having at the end, because I don't want to fill up the front and back with just stuff from Amsterdam, because obviously I'm in Berlin right now and I'm going to Copenhagen, so I'm leaving possibilities open. But in the back of this journal, it has a little index. So I'm going to write in like where I was on each day. I love this journal so much. This is like one of my favorite projects in a while. I've been in weird journaling phases and this has just made me excited about journaling again. I think like for me, this is what journaling is all about, even though I love all the stationery and I will not stop buying stationery. But my favorite way of journaling is just using a pen and then collecting things for my day or decorating in other ways. But I always do value some washi tape. When I got this journal, I got a silver washi tape and I've been using it throughout. At first I was just using it to stick things in and it was very functional because I didn't even have glue at that point. But now I've bought glue. As you can see, I started gluing things in. Glue became a necessity. Part of this challenge is like technically I can buy whatever I need for this, and glue was something I actually needed, but I wasn't gonna go out and just buy stationery for no reason. Today I went stationery shopping, so I want to show you some of the things that I found. I found these little cards. Like, I guess you can write on the back, but I just want to like glue them in somewhere because I think they're so cute. But I got 3 of the apple ones because I'm calling this the year of the apple for me. That's why I got this. But it's how I symbolize 2025. And then I loved these 2 as well, so had to get them. Of course I got washi tape. I love these basic like neutral ones. These were from Luven. And then this one was from Polly's Paper, which is an eco-friendly stationery store. And I had to get it because it's apple, you know, my year of the apple. I got a notebook, which I probably shouldn't have because I have too many notebooks. But my plan is to work on this as a scrapbook once I get back to Bournemouth. I'm going to print it on like photo paper. But it's like, these are like thick pages and perfect for scrapbooking. And I love the tan, like I love the brown paper. And when I was checking out, I learned that this is made from scraps of calendars. Like, I guess someone who makes calendars had scrap paper and then turned it into this journal, and it's fully bound by themselves. And I think that's a really cool story. So this is repurposed from scrap material. This was at the Polly Paper store. I also want to put my pictures in here and one of my little apple cards. So I'm like, I have this journal slash scrapbook, and also I just love the orange and the yellow together, so I couldn't pass that up. Very excited about the stationery things I got. It's the next morning and I saved my pastries to eat today so I didn't have to go out and find food. The bakeries that had vegan stuff, or a lot of vegan stuff, were farther away, so I didn't want to have to do that this morning. I actually slept in, which was good for me because like I've been going out too early and then nothing's open. This has like, I think, vegan cheese in it. The other savory is an onion focaccia. Already tried that. It's really good. And then we'll get to sweet ones. I'm still eating through the bread part. I mean, it's exactly how you think it would taste. This is the focaccia. It's really good. I want to try whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but it looks like cookie dough in it or something. Mm-hmm. It's good. I want to try this. It's got some pistachio on top. And I just like really wanted to get this because it's just like filled with cream. Oh shit. There's like a custard inside. That's really good. I don't know if I'm gonna have room to eat all this right now. I don't know what any of these are called. The place is called The Sanctuary. It's an Italian bakery that's all vegan in Berlin. This cream is so good. I just had such a good meal. And they had a vegan cheesecake that was so good. crocheting. Today I went to the most beautiful crochet, well, not just crochet, yarn cafe. It was so beautiful. They had so much yarn and they had a lot of cotton yarn, which is what I like. Specifically plant fiber yarn. I try to avoid wool unless it's like a recycled wool, then maybe. Cotton yarn is great for the summer, and we're getting into summer season, so always happy to find cotton yarn. And I also try to stay away from synthetics, but some cotton yarns have like a mix with some synthetics, and I'm wary about that. But I wanted to do a little yarn haul because I'm so excited by the yarns I got. I think they're so cool, and I'm already starting to use them, so I was like, I need to show what I got so I can remember. I'll show what I'm literally using right now. It is this. It's gonna be so hard to see the colors because of the lights in this room. They like change color, but it's so beautiful. It's a variegated yarn and it has some metallics in it too. I'm making sure you can see the label for my future self in case I ever need to find this yarn again. So I'm starting this project right now. I'm starting with this yarn, but all of the yarns that I got are going to be used for the same project. I'm going to try to do a free-form crochet top or like vest. This is very much inspired by a new video. I don't know if it'll be new when I upload this, but Amazing-ish Grace's video on freeform crochet. It really inspired me, and I'm jumping in right away. Let me show you the other yarns I got. I almost didn't see this yarn, but I think it was on sale. That's why I almost didn't see it, because I didn't see this whole section. But it was closer to the door, and I was in the section with all the cotton yarns. Here's the label again for my future self. This one is only 70% cotton, which I think is the lowest cotton percentage I got. I don't know what it means by microfiber. I guess it's just a little bit. I don't know what they're talking about. This one's 50 grams. This one I think is 100 grams. This one is synthetic. Well, actually, no, it's cupro, which I think is a recycled material. Anyway, it is completely silver, and I'm so excited about it. I think it'll be good to use for like trims and stuff, or with combining with another yarn, but it is super silver and I love it. I think this will just be a nice accent for projects, and I'm going to try to incorporate it in this one too. In the last two, I'm obsessed with these. They're super fluffy and just a really cool texture, but I gotta show this one up close. So yeah, I'm very excited. These ones are also 50 grams, I think. So altogether, hopefully I'll have enough for like a vest-ish top.
We can fully trust what directions, yeah, because like yeah, I feel like it's
Found a yarn store on the way to the train station from breakfast. This was all on sale. such a good day today. I went to the design museum and like kind of this fortress. I had a really good day and I love the design museum. I highly recommend. I think that's like my favorite museum ever because it focuses a lot on like ceramics, textiles, fashion, and clothing. Also like furniture, like they have a whole thing on chairs, which is like, I feel like what they're known for. Well, it is what they're known for because I got a postcard. I want to like hang this on my wall. Yeah, it's so cutie. This is the only thing I got from their gift shop. Everything was like more expensive. They didn't have a lot of smaller things. They did have some magnets, but I just wanted this postcard and I'm going to use it as a little print just to be able to remember this place because I thought it was really cool. And they have like an outdoor area in the center of the buildings that I sat in after, and it was just really nice outside, so it was kind of the perfect situation. And then after I went to the castle fortress thing that was right by there, and that was really cool. It was very pretty, but there are these guards that were kind of freaking me out, like because they had guns. That's what freaks me out. I don't like that. And they were walking around and they were telling people not to sit on the grass. Like I have a clip of me, I was just sitting down and they were trying to talk to me, but I couldn't understand them. I got lunch around that area, but it ended up being pretty fancy and it wasn't the best, but their chai was probably the best chai I've ever had. But I'm back at the hostel. I got dinner. I went to Eden Jack's, which I went to on my first day here because I was just hungry and it was close by. It's an all vegan like fast food place, but it's pretty expensive, but I wanted to try one of their sandwiches before I left and it was good. The sauce on it was really good. And I decided to get a little dessert from there. They're called flawed bowlers. I'm just gonna pull out a classic one. There's classic and coconut in this box. There are these little chocolate ball things, and inside is like a marshmallowy kind of fluff, and then I think like a graham cracker, but I'm really excited to try it. So good. It is like a fresh cream, like it's not like a hardened marshmallow. Like they pulled these out of the fridge, and the chocolate's really good too. They're pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this many of them. Like I wish they had a smaller pack, but you could only get them in 6, so I might have to store these in the fridge at the hostel, but I'm gonna save the rest for later because I'm gonna get so full if I eat any more. This is the brand. Yeah, they're vegan. That's all. That was a truly amazing experience. I am obsessed with Marta Minjun now. That was so cool. I've now had 2 amazing museum experiences in Copenhagen, and I highly recommend. So I'm still in my little, they call it a hub, but I leave tomorrow and I'm working on packing up my stuff. But I didn't film that much today. I just had a nice chill day, going to spots that I'd already been to before and just getting to enjoy them one more time. I went back to the yarn cafe that I'm obsessed with. I love it so much. It's called Woolstock, I think. Love it so much, and I didn't film anything there. I just had such a good time just sitting and crocheting that I just didn't even think to film. I was just so distracted by being there. Also, they had these bags of cotton yarn for sale. Like, it was like 75% off or something like that. These skeins of yarn. And so I got 2 bags of yarn and I had to fit them in this duffel bag here. It was such a good deal. It was like 20 bucks for like 10 balls of yarn. This is my last stop on the trip. I am going back to Bournemouth and then I'm actually going to Scotland to meet up with my family after I'm back, but this is the end of my solo travels. I'm really glad I did this. I was really nervous at the beginning, but I'm so glad because I had such a good time and I got to see some really cool places. One thing I liked about my time in Copenhagen is that I went to a lot of the same places multiple times, specifically with like food. There wasn't a lot of food places I wanted to try here. I really like this place called Cate. It's a vegan cafe and I went there 3 times while I've been in Copenhagen. And like I said, I went to the yarn cafe twice because I love that place. It just allowed me to appreciate it more and get my time with those spaces. But yeah, I got yarn, got a tattoo. I'm so pumped. Got my little Miffy with me. It's funny like not seeing Miffies everywhere. Like in Amsterdam, in Utrecht, you just see Miffies everywhere. Oh, another highlight of Copenhagen is also the museums. They were fantastic. Copenhagen ended up being the most relaxing, but I feel like I did the most and explored the most in Amsterdam. Berlin was pretty chill, but I didn't like how spread out Berlin was. It made it harder to get around. That's all. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I encourage you to go do something on your own. It can be kind of boring and awkward at times because you're just there by yourself, but it's really rewarding in the long run to be able to hang out and enjoy being around yourself. So that's all I have to say, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.